A Roman palace, an internationally renowned festival, and the county town of Sussex. Today's postcard is from Chichester. This area of Sussex has been rich in the creative arts since Roman times. Fishbourne Roman Palace is home to some of the most complete and stunning Roman mosaics in the world. And just up the road, the city of Chichester has continued this artistic heritage, both architecturally and creatively, and has a leading annual arts festival based in the cathedral every summer. The cathedral is a repository of modern works of art. There's the cross, designed by the same man who designed Coventry Cathedral, and the Anglo-German tapestry, and this most unique copper-bottomed font. I find this rather odd. You've got the ultra-modern here, and yet you've got St. Richard's statue just there in something very traditional, haven't you? Now, I say I find it rather odd because I find the mixture a little bit, I don't know, off-kilter.
Ah, that's
How
interesting.
do you feel about it?
Well, I suppose because I'm so used to it, I don't. But when people say they don't like our modern additions to the cathedral, one has to think back that we've been here for over 900 years, and every generation has added to the cathedral in their own time, in their own way, and their own style.
In 500 years' time, they'll come in and think this is very
they'll
old.
come and think this is very old.
I love the font and I love the pulpit.
But you're
I
not
love
sure about
I like
this.
the altar. It's that screen, the painting.
Right.
I'm not so sure
It's not a
about.
painting.
What is it?
It's a tapestry.
Oh, it's a tapestry.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Lots of surprises here at this cathedral, I'll say that.
This was woven half at Westdean College, which is about 3 miles from here.
Yes.
Yes. And half in Bavaria, because it's called the Anglo-German tapestry. And our great bishop of this century, Bishop Bell, is actually buried at the foot of the tapestry. So it's here really as a symbol of reconciliation.
Understand.
Yes.
Well, in which case, of course, and it's telling me something completely
Yes.
different. Now I know
And
the
in
story.
it are the legends of St. Richard.
Now, St. Richard, presumably if he's a saint, you'll have his relics here.
No, unfortunately we don't. During the Reformation, I'm afraid Henry VIII sent his soldiers to destroy the shrine. So now we have an altar with a plate, a memorial tablet underneath, saying where St. Richard's body used to lie, and this is the altar of St. Richard. So it's still a place of pilgrimage. People come here from all over to light a candle, to go into the Lady Chapel and say a prayer. So they still come on a pilgrimage today.
Now, here we are again. Something completely different in the cathedral.
Yes.
And I like this.
Oh, good.
This is obviously modern.
Like.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I'm obviously a traditionalist at heart and didn't know that till I came here. But I really do like that.
They do grow on you. This is the work of a man called Marc Chagall, a Russian Jew, and he was 90 when he designed this for Chichester. So a lot of his work in Paris and Jerusalem, and quite a lot in and around England in various places. But this one tells the story of Psalm 150, the last psalm in the Bible. So the psalm is one of great praise, great joy. It ends with the words, everything that hath breath, praise the Lord. So up there you should find lots and lots of funny little people, and they are funny, aren't they?
Looks like a frog there, the green one.
And funny little creatures, all praising God. Every musical instrument named in the psalm is there, and right at the top you can find King David riding on a donkey, playing a harp.
I can.
You
can see it from here.
Good, yes.
You said about all musical instruments, and I
Yes.
picked this up, the St. Richard's Prayer, Thanks Be to Thee. I recognise some of this, Holly.
Yes, I'm sure you do. You would certainly recognise it if you visit us, because it's much used in the cathedral and said several times a day.
But it's a universal here, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose it is.
It's a universal, it's something
It was
to do
used,
with...
it was changed and used in the musical Jesus Christ Superstar. Day by day of thee, dear Lord, 3 things I pray. And as you see in there are 3 things.
Yes. I reckon Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice must have come to a Chichester festival
Possibly.
and got this.
Possibly.
That was my guide, Holly. Now let's meet resident priest vicar, David Nason. How do you compare with other cathedrals?
Well, actually, we're quite small as far as cathedrals go, but we're quite unique in a way because everything is on a smaller scale and it's quite beautiful. We have everything. We have a residential choir school, we sing fully choral services, we have a beautiful close, and when I see these people having to raise 7, 8 and 9 and 10 million pounds in 1 year to try and keep the place standing, I'm glad that ours is rather smaller actually.
The choir, are they actually local lads, or do they come from all over the country?
No, the boys. In fact, the furthest one comes from America, Massachusetts. His father's English and was determined that his son would have an English choir school education. So he flies over and spends the term with us and then goes home for the holidays. London, Leicester, yes, they come from all over the country. 1 or 2 local ones, but they all have to actually live in the school. They're all resident in the school.
The festival must have a huge impact upon this cathedral as well as the city.
Oh, absolutely, because we're the main concert hall, we're the main venue. So for 3 weeks, we have to carry on the cathedral work of doing choral services and all the other things that cathedrals do. But in fact, we're taken over by bands, rock groups, all manner of concerts, you know. And then the BBC are going to record a concert, so they're here for about 2 days setting up. So it makes life is never dull.
Now here's an interesting thing. This is the medieval bell tower at Chichester Cathedral, built in the 14th century because the cathedral itself couldn't support the bells. And so this detached tower is now the home to the bells of Chichester.
We still have the medieval loo if you'd like to have a quick look at it.
Have you got the medieval loo?
Absolutely.
We're into loo. We are into loo. Everywhere we go, we want to look down toilets. So, Chichester Cathedral, we've got our treat of the week. We're going to look down the vicar's toilet. Do they use that for the toilet?
If you were taken short in the cathedral in those days, that's where you went.
You'd have to be short to use it too.
Oh, absolutely.
Not only taken short, you've got to be pretty short for that one.
That's true, yes.
Things I get to look down.